series. It is Amira again.
And your boy Ryan J here.
From obviously, HeLiftsSheSquats. Hope you guys enjoyed what we showed you, what we actually do as a basis in the gym for our chest, these lovely pecs here, and our tries. We're gonna head back actually over to the gym to do
back and buys.
I'm actually really liking my buys lately.
Flex it. Bang! Now, we usually do pull-ups just to warm up and get the body in motion. So to do so, the first thing you have to do is find a pull-up station. Grab the bar so your palms are facing away from you and slightly further than shoulder width apart. The main muscle we target when we do this are your lats, which are the bigger muscles that form the width of your back. But this also works your biceps and a little bit of your middle back. Lower your body all the way down and pull straight up to the bar, squeezing and contracting your back. Repeat this 10 times. If you're not comfortable using your body weight, you can always use an assisted pull-up machine as Amira is doing. If your strength to body weight ratio is very high, you can also add weight. You can do this by either putting a dumbbell in between your leg and securing it with your legs, or you can use what we call a weighted belt, where you can hang weights off a rope. This gives you a little bit more resistance if you feel that your body weight is a little bit too light for you when it comes to doing pull-ups.
Wide grip lateral pull down. The main muscle group you're going to be working via this exercise is actually the largest back muscle, which is the lats. Sit down on the pull down machine and make sure that the wide bar is attached to the top of the pulley. Go ahead and adjust the knee pad of the machine to fit your height. You want to be really snug. These pads, they actually prevent you from being lifted out of your seat by the resistance of the weights. Grab the bar with your palms facing forward. Note that for a wide grip, your hands need to be a little bit more further spaced out than your shoulders. So again, it's going to be a little bit more wider than shoulder width. Go ahead and bring your torso back around 30 degrees and stick your chest out. Now, you're ready to pull. Bring the bar down until it touches your chest. Focus on really smooth and controlled movements to make sure that you're squeezing your back muscles with each contractions. After you pause there, slowly raise the bar to your starting position, and you're going to repeat that for about 8 to 10 times.
The next exercise we're going to discuss is called the rope straight arm pull down. The first thing you want to do is get into an athletic stance. Make sure your legs are shoulder width apart and your knees slightly bent. Next, grab the rope and extend it straight out in front of you with your palms facing each other. Once you've done that, let your arms go above your head and slowly contract your back until the rope reaches your body. Now, once again, this is working your lats and the middle of your back. So really focus on that area when you're squeezing. Repeat this 10 times.
Seated cable rows. This exercise works mainly your middle back, but you also get a really good workout in your biceps, your lats, and your shoulders. You're going to need a low pulley row machine and a V-bar. The V-bar will enable you to have a neutral grip where the palms of your hands are actually facing towards each other. Ready? Let's go. How do you start this? Go ahead and sit on the machine. Duh. Place your feet on the front platform or the crossbar that's provided, and you're going to go ahead and slightly bend your knees. Please do not lock them. Lean over with a straight back and grab the V-bar handles. Pull back until your torso is at a 90-degree angle from your legs. Your back should be slightly arched and your chest should be sticking out. Keep your torso stationary throughout the entire exercise. Pull the handles back towards your torso while keeping the arms close to it until you actually touch your abs. Breathe out when you do this movement. At that point, you should be squeezing the back of your muscles really hard. Hold that contraction for a second and then slowly go back to the original position while you're breathing in. You're gonna go ahead and just repeat this for 10 times. Smooth movements.
The next exercise we're going to discuss are called barbell deadlifts. Now, even though we're focusing on our lower back, this is actually a full body workout which focuses on your core, your abs, your lower back. It also forces your glutes to fire, your hamstrings, your calves, and also your traps. Approach the loaded bar, and I personally like to put my shin directly on the bar. Now, keep your legs approximately shoulder width apart and grab the bar so that your arms are directly outside of your legs. Lower your knees and get into a good athletic position, keeping your head up and your chest up. Never arch your back to the point where it's arched like a turtle. This could cause serious damage to your back. You always want to keep your chest up and your back as straight as possible. Now, the first half of the lift is all legs. Make sure that you use your legs and really plant your heels to the ground when you're lifting up from the legs come up. When you get to the upright position, squeeze your shoulder blades together, keeping your chest up. To lower the weight, start lowering the weight by bending your knees. Don't let your back arch forward and lose your posture. This is extremely important. Repeat this 10 times.
Hammer curls, also known as the neutral grip biceps curl. These are actually an isolation exercise for your biceps. You're going to stand up with a dumbbell in each of your hands with the palm of your hands facing towards your torso. Make sure your elbows are close to your torso, and this will be your starting position. The easiest way to remember this motion correctly is just to act like you're lowering a hammer with alternating arms. While your torso is stationary, raise the weight until the biceps are fully contracted and the dumbbell is at shoulder level. Lower your starting hand, and then you're just going to go ahead and repeat the exact same thing with the other arm. Throughout the entire exercise, focus on keeping the elbow stationary and moving only your forearm. Repeat each side for 10 times.
The next exercise we're going to discuss are called seated bicep curls. Once again, these are isolating your biceps, just as we did with the hammer curls. Find a flat bench and sit at the edge of the bench. Once you place your elbow on your inner thigh, lower the weight all the way down towards the ground. Now always keep your palms facing up towards the sky or facing you. Now once you're at the lower position, squeeze and contract your bicep all the way to the top. Now at the very top, twist the inner part of the dumbbell towards your chest so that your bicep peaks at the very top. Once you do that, lower the dumbbell all the way back to the ground and repeat the motion 10 times for each hand.
It's time to double it up with the double bicep curl. There's two main differences between this workout versus the two previous ones that we just showed you. The first is that we're going to be doing the motions with both arms at the same time, and the second is that your arms are actually going to be facing forward. Find a bench and put it in the incline position. Sit down with your back completely rested. With your arms extended with the dumbbells facing forward, pull both arms up and squeeze. Slowly lower down without locking your elbows and repeat in a smooth, fluid motion. Remember to breathe, it really helps. Again, repeat for 10 times. Did you miss our last video where we highlighted what we do for chest and triceps in the basic workout? Click here. Loving our soundtrack? Music provided by The Legion PG. Visit www.HeLiftsSheSquats.com for the downloadable version of this exercise. If you're liking our videos, make sure to like, subscribe, and share with a friend. We appreciate your support.